two morons that invite a bunch of strangers back to their house drunk at 3 o'clock in the morning.
A rude awakening for the landlord.
There was a lot of noise.
I went to tell the people to leave, fight me, but then the other one came around the back and started sucker punching me in the back of the head.
Now they're fighting at eviction.
You have some pretty serious injuries from your friends. Miss Santa, when did you rent a room from the defendant?
March 3rd.
Of this year?
Correct.
Where had you lived before? You've been staying with your sister.
I would say 3 months.
Before that?
I had my own apartment.
What happened to that apartment?
I was going through hardship, and then I got evicted.
You were going through it into the vernacular that I understand. You didn't pay your rent, so you got evicted.
Correct.
Because I assume you didn't pay rent because you didn't have a job.
Correct.
Well, that's a multiple choice.
These questions weren't thrown at me.
It's not a question. I want to know, did you...
I was unemployed.
And then you wanted to be on your own.
Correct.
Or whatever, and she wanted you to be on your own. So you rented a room from the defendant, which was your rent.
$800 a month.
Did you pay rent on March 3rd when you moved in?
Yes. Yes, I did.
Did you give them a security deposit?
Yes, I did.
How much? April?
Yes.
You remember on what date you paid in April?
We usually pay by the 1st.
Who's we?
Me and my brother.
And was that the original arrangement that you were going to live there with your brother? Party. Sometime in June?
I wouldn't say it was a party.
I don't care what you would say.
Okay.
You had more than 3 people in your house.
Correct. 5.
Now, I want you to tell me about this party that you had.
Okay, so me and my brother and a couple of friends went out, and we invited them to our home just to visit, hang out.
What time?
After bar closed. About
After the
3
bar
a.m.
closed?
Yep.
And then that night?
Very little.
Well, the only reason you would see this gentleman very little at 3 o'clock in the morning or shortly thereafter is because that would be the only reason. Otherwise, there'd be no reason for them to get up 3 o'clock in the morning and for you to see him very little other than the fact that he was awake, that there was a lot of noise. 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, so he came downstairs. What are you looking over there for? Did he come down to your apartment and say yes or a no?
So I was not present at the time, and my brother Dalton was sleeping when these people started to fight in our home. The people who came home with us from the bar.
The drunks that you brought home with you from the bar while you the brother?
Yes.
So you brought home a couple of... And you went with a girlfriend looking for somebody else?
Yes.
Well, what were you looking for her for? Was this one of the people that you brought home from the bar?
No. It was his girlfriend and then my friend.
That you were looking for the two of them?
Yes.
So let's figure this out numerically. And no. 1, 2, a couple fighting, because you say there were 2 fighting, 3, 4. Then we have who's out there.
Right,
You're not looking for. Would be 5.
5.
And then you have another girl who's looking for her. Would be so far 6. So far there are 6 people who were drunk who came home from the bar. Now, you're outside not knowing what's going on with the drunks in the apartment that you brought home.
Upstairs, Your Honor.
Upstairs.
They were upstairs.
How many people were in her apartment when you went upstairs?
Well, when I went upstairs, Storm and Dalton were there. I asked them to be quiet. There were 3 other people there.
You mean she was there?
Correct.
And 3 others?
Right.
And you said, could you please be quiet? Well,
Yes.
keep it down or shut up?